probably not gonna work. No, I turned that off. Interesting. Really? I could have swore I turned this off. Oh, goodness. Let's hopefully not lose anything. It stays live this time. Yeah, we're trying something. What happens if I do that? Anything? Taylan, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. We're gonna get into it in a second here. I just am trying to figure this out. Okay. Alright, shout out to Elan for the follow. This is being weird. There we go. Alright, those two need... I gotta just get this set up quick. I wanted to try to... wanted to try and stream to YouTube Shorts as well. But that's not working. So... hopefully this will be ready to work. Alright, let's get after it. StreamWorld. Alright, so today I'm going to work on some advancements. Hopefully in the power realm of things. And go from there, see what else we can get done. Alright, sorry if anyone left a comment. Did I leave these on? Okay. I'm not doing the struggling here this evening. Working on a lot of things to get set up. And okay. Alright. So in the last stream we got the mob farm set up. That's rocking and rolling. Ooh, that game volume is super loud. We're gonna just bring that back just a touch there. Alright. Now I gotta catch my bearings. Took a day off. We're getting some good resources. I feel like it's still pretty loud. Music and sounds. Let's bring that down just a little bit more. I have the music shut off. Alright, power is slacking. I need to figure out how to upgrade these pipes some more. Power front slacking. Last episode, or last stream, I got some barrels set up. And got started on the Geors. Let's just hop into chapter 2 here and see what we have to do. I was going to work towards the mystical egg. AE2 might be a good option to get into more of. Same thing with create. Mystical egg is not necessarily that great in this pack because they want you to use Geors, which is fine. Streaming reactors, we're a little too early for that. For some reason, this pack just makes me feel like I can't go in the directions I need to go. So maybe we work through... Ooh, actually, ore processing. So, okay. Shard to clump to dust to ingot. And then that one's crystal, shard, clump to ingot. Okay, so we want to work on... Let's just go after some steel. Yeah. Let's work on this. So we need iron and coal and a hammer. We got a little bit of that. How is our iron doing? We got some. Perfect. It's kind of a waste to make that into dust in hindsight. No, we need to do it in an actual crafting table, don't we? It's quite a bit of coal. Balance. Alright. It's only 4 steel. Can I double? I don't have an ingot cast. Ingot. Ooh. How do we get an ingot cast? So it's just molten steel. And an ingot. Okay. So, I mean, we gotta use steel anyways. Might as well. Ooh, we still have 8 ingots in there. Man. Do we make another geort? No. Let's just grab an iron. Pour a block out. I had a lot of iron in there. I can expand that a lot if I really want to. I don't think right now is the time. I want to change one more thing here. Let's go like that. Okay. And should be able to back out of that. Saving. Emily Carter, thank you for the follow. Hey, how's it going? Alright. Is that buffed out yet? We got 1 block there. I appreciate the follow, Emily. Hope you enjoy it. We're just working on getting some stuff set up here to get into some further ore generation. We'll be working on this line down here. We're just starting out. Oh, that's good to hear. Alright, we'll get that dust in there. Ooh, I can only smell 3 at a time. I'm doing well. Doing well. Just figured I'd pop on a quick stream here this evening. Start working on growing my channels. Pretty new to this whole streaming thing. Okay. These, if I could get more power to these. I wonder if I moved them over there. It's a pain to move that stuff. But, alright, we got 4 ingots. I need 1 ingot for a cast. And we'll have some steel. Right? How much did that... That used all my steel. And is it even enough? It is just enough. Okay. That's kind of sad. Alright, I want to try to make a few of them. Jeez. Please don't break. Alright, perfect. We're going to make some more steel, hopefully. Balance that grid out. Okay. I play a variety of games. I feel like Minecraft's one of the easier games to stream, so that's why I'm streaming this game. Otherwise, kind of anything that floats my boat. Don't really have a set thing. It's just one of those things, whatever I'm feeling that day. That's what I'll play. Alright, we're gonna get some steel cooking. Alright, and that should be all of the steel, right? Alright, 4 steel. Starting off, we're gonna get a steel block, steel casing, and another steel block. Alright, so I think we're gonna need the same machine for all of them, right? Pretty much. No, that's gonna be different. The tier 2 ore processing will be the same. Enrichers, smelter. Oh no, I'm gonna need them. So let's just. Ooh, Well, I can do any option there. So we'll maybe do. What do I need for this one? I need smelters or an enricher, or do I need both? I need both of them. Okay, so basic smelting. All right. How about you, Emily? What games do you play? All right, 31 of that. All right. I feel like I'm gonna run out of redstone really fast. So actually, we don't want the basic fat. Oh, I just got rid of that. Smelter. Basic smelting factory. Okay, play Minecraft. It's just a nice, relaxing little game here. Alright, so I'm gonna need that, and iron, and a couple glass. Alright, that, and redstone. I don't know if I have enough power capabilities right now to... Okay, I just got a bunch of stuff. What is this? Iron dust, steel dust. We got the tier 1. So now, this I should have, right? Smelter, and enricher, and a crusher. Okay, so I need that crusher. And, ooh, this looks like it could be complicated. I have not played Skates. What is the Skates game? Ooh, this looks like it could be difficult. Alright, and that'll be the tier 2 processing. Get that free redstone. And a coal. Okay, it's a skateboarding game. Nice. We'll smelt that iron or that steel. Okay, I still have the cool parts. Okay, I got steel. I'm gonna get even more steel from that, which is nice. We want to go back to mechanism though. So that's gonna do. It's gonna do crush and wrench our clumps. Okay. So electric pump. It's gonna be osmium reinforced alloy, which I should be able to do, which is diamond. Okay, I'm gonna have to crush. I'm gonna have to get a crusher. I have to make one of those anyways. I need 2 buckets of lava for that. All right. We should be able to do that. Okay. All right. We should be able to make the crusher. Perfect. Oh, and it gave me my buckets back. All right. What's that gonna give us? Just a bunch of randomness. What's my all-time favorite game? My all-time favorite game is Gray Zone Warfare. Yeah. Gray Zone Warfare. It's not really a stream. I mean, it can be streamed, but I'm not gonna stream that game. Unfortunately, it's just one of those I do not feel like comfortable with. Alright, so now I need to put diamonds in there. I don't know how many I'm gonna need, so I'm gonna crush 10 diamonds. And I'm gonna want to upgrade these machines at some point, just not right now. Cause my power is gonna lag for a while. Check on the mob farm. We're getting some decent amount of Infernium essence, some zombie spawn eggs, that might be good. Hearts are good for later down. This armor, I'm gonna have to figure out how to make a thing to get rid of that. We're getting some experience in there. Where am I streaming from? I'm in Minnesota. Okay. Why is that different? That's not different. It's just being weird. Okay. I think I still had one more dust, didn't I? No, I did not. Okay. How is this doing? V8. Nice. Okay. And to make that is diamond and then an infused alloy, which is redstone and copper. Oof, this is getting expensive. So we're gonna put that in there. I believe it's a 1-to-1 with the copper ones. Put 6 in there, I believe. I'm gonna need some more dust, probably. Which is fine. If I have to sieve some for some redstone, what are them? I believe them are only flint meshes. Should upgrade them. This is my 3rd stream. Still trying to iron out some things, get better at it. I'm working on a couple different ways of getting everything set up here. I'm getting settings figured out a little bit better. I had a bigger YouTube channel in the past. Things not, I don't know, it didn't go the way I wanted it to, so I ended up quitting that, unfortunately. Hopefully I'm back with this though. I mean, I just gotta keep at it. Not give up on myself like I've done in the past. And I think as long as I do that, I will be alright. Alright. Use up both of them. Do I not? I have a steel casing. Yeah, I need to keep working on it. I'm not the greatest at that stuff, so I should only made one of those. With time, I'll figure things out a little bit more. Yeah, I have to. I'm not great with technology, so learning all that stuff is it's a work in progress for me. Redstone, it's a 2-to-1. Okay, we'll do 12 of that. There. Okay, I'll get that going. So far, ChatGPT has been helping me with most of that stuff. As I progress here, I've been like tonight. I set up some stuff a little bit better on the YouTube side. Not very good with Twitch. A little more well versed in the YouTube. Like I said, I had a decent sized YouTube channel in the past, so I know a little bit more about that than I do the. Oh, I'm out of stuff already for this. Might be something I have to look into hiring a graphic designer for. We'll see. I don't really want to spend a whole lot of money on this. It's just kind of something fun I'm doing for now. See where it goes. When I had the YouTube channel, I went all in right off the bat. I think I kind of burnt myself out. I'd like to just grow a little following here, get some viewers, and then see where it takes me from there. Don't want to go super crazy with it. Okay, you do all this stuff. We can maybe be in the talks. Like I said, right now I'm not really looking to spend a lot of money on the channel. I don't want to sound bad about that. Like it's not that I don't want to grow and make it nice, but I just kind of want to have fun with it first. See where it goes. If I can start getting a couple viewers concurrently, then it'll be more appealing to me to input something into it. Alright, I don't think I have any of that stuff No, I don't. Cernus gunpowder, none of that stuff. And I did not get a lot of redstone from that. Rip. Should be running diamond sieves. Okay, I'll check out your portfolio linked to your page. Where am I at here? Okay, we were there. Okay, I had some of that. Do that. Alright, perfect. There's a creepy Enderman stuck in me. How do I get these? What do I have to do? It's those. How many did I just put in there? What's it take? What did I put in there? I put 4. So is it a 1-to-1? It's a 1-to-2. Okay. I am not on Discord. I'm not on Discord. I don't really plan on getting Discord for a while. That's quite a ways down the road. To be honest with you, I know that's not the typical way of doing things. A lot of people do not like that. Unfortunately for myself, I've had some bad experiences with Discord. And I personally don't want to get back in that. And, like, I don't mean that in a negative effect to anyone, but it'll take a while for me to want to be back on Discord. So for glass. I don't have any sand. Oh, I actually do. Might as well turn that all into glass. Let's go check on this mob farm. Not really. It's quite a slow mob farm. I didn't make it to be anything super advanced right out of the gate. I'll sleep the night away here. Okay. I feel like I should try to take care of this guy. It's like a truck. Not like the mob system in these newer versions of Minecraft. They are way too difficult to fight. You gotta like, you hit and then it's gotta like regenerate your tool. I'm not a fan of that. Where are we in this? Oh, I needed glass, right? Okay, grab that. We need that. And a tablet, so it's 3 gold. Okay, we'll make that tablet quick. There we go. Do that. It's not going to necessarily do anything, that's just going to update the task. We can get rid of that. Now we need this guy. So I need 2 osmium and 1 gold dust. And I'm guessing I used up all of that. So we will just make an iron one. Balance grid, 1, 2. I have enough sticks. Okay, I need 2 osmium and 1 gold. It's gonna make 2 gold. Oh well, that is fine. Okay, now for this guy, we need that. It's a lot of resources. I need 2 more of them, which is 1-to-1 with copper. We managed to run ourselves out of copper. Okay, we'll do that. And that. 22 copper out of that. If I really had the patience, I could make that into like 40 some copper, but I don't have the patience at the moment. Turn this into tiny coal. Perfect. Okay. Did that run in? We should be able to make that next machine, and then I think that's all further. I'm gonna take the ore processing right now, because I don't think I'm going to be able to afford the power consumption, unfortunately. Well, interesting. Okay, that should be ready. I probably need more of that, but we'll at least make that machine. I have the energized smelter, that. And we just need the purification chamber. So we need 4 more of them. Okay. Oofta. We are burning up the resources here. That's fine. I do not have an Instagram that's public. Yet. If you hang around a while, like I said, I can take a check out a little further down my streaming career here. Not any disrespect to you. I just, like I said, I'm not wanting to go super crazy into it at the moment. I want to see where it kind of goes, where it takes me. Osmium. Do I have any of that left? I do. Okay. Alright, and there is that. So that line should be done. I get a chemical tank. I'm gonna get that. Alright, so how do I get this? So it's gotta go to start, crush each clump. We got ore clumps. What do we do with the clump we wanted? Ingots. Start, crush each clump to get 2 dirty ore dust. It'll ruin the furnace, so we'll need to enrich them to get your regular dust. And like usual, smelt the dust. For the next tier, I gotta quick run through this. For the next tier of ore processing. Okay, use an electric pump or any automated water to feed water into it. Electrolytic separator. Once fed, energy and water, they'll turn H2 into hydrogen and oxygen. Purifier. Now let the purifier's action we can place our ores in it to get 3 ore clumps from ore blocks or 2 ore clumps from raw ore. That's really not making a lot of sense. So let's first expand out another Enderman. I'm gonna end up with a lot of problems with Enderman. I can see that already. I'm gonna use up some of these slabs we have here to expand this out. I might want some pipes from this pack. Okay. Enderman's teleporting. I need to get better at the like base design stuff. I'm just kind of slapping some spots down. I'm hoping it works. I don't have a public Insta. There, Emily. I'm not giving out my private one. I will look into making one. so I need to kind of just look at these machines. Now, how does this go? It goes that looking thing into that. Wow. I really don't know. That. So. Yeah, this has got me confused. So it's that into that. I really need to get a quest book. Okay, so the bottom thingy and the up thingy are the start, and up is first, and that is that. Actually, you want to come out one block with that. Ooh, I almost lost it off the edge. So we start with that, and we end with that. And I don't know where I need this in the meantime. I'm probably going to need an enrichment chamber again. It did look like we needed one of those. Yes, I do need an enrichment chamber. To start, crush each clump. Use a clump. Crush each clump. And what is it considering a clump? I wonder. That's a chunk. That's an iron ore. How do I get ore clumps? Oh boy. I need to find the clump. That's a clump. How do I get a clump? And that's by putting a chunk into a purification chamber. And I get raw iron. So I get 2 clumps out of that. Okay. Let's start with this purification chamber. So I'm not super great with the techie stuff on this. And we need to pump water into that. Is there a sink? There is a sink. That's gonna be terracotta, iron, and a bucket. I doubt I have any clay left. It's kind of always in scarcity around here. I do have some dust. So I need 5 terracotta. No water in any barrels. So we can do that. This quick. Pull that out. I believe I'm gonna need a water bucket for that recipe. We can sleep the night away. Okay. Once that terracotta is done, we'll make that sink. And then we should be able to pipe that into the purification chamber. Sink. There we go. I'm gonna need all sorts of pipes. Fluid pipe and that pipe. I'll look at using other pipes for that. We wrench that. That'll put water in. What happens if I give it power? Is it gonna make the oxygen? It is. Okay, so we have oxygen. Need to figure out how to dump chemicals. There's got to be a way to dump chemicals. Electric pump. I know there's a way to dump chemicals. It's making way more dumping excess. Okay. That's probably dumping excess is what we want. Why is it not dumping excess? Oh, it's only dumping the oxygen? It should not from an output. Can't eject. I want to dump the excess. I believe that's got oxygen in there. Of course it does. I believe they both do. I doubt there's a way to transfer them tanks either. Ooh. Output? I output that. I can. Alright. Awesome. Alright. I want to put this on top. It's not gonna let me. That's fine. Yeah. Black. Ooh, I didn't. Oh wait, there we go. Okay, that works. So it's on that side. That was my bad. Alright. Okay, so what? How did I get them iron? I gotta look up iron. Wow. Was that in a purification chamber? It was. Okay. That's in a purification chamber with oxygen. Alright. Purification chamber. Do I have one of them? I do. Okay. Yep. So that's the side we start with. And we'll just grab a stack of that. Why is that not letting me put it in there? I need flint too. I also need flint. That could be bad. Will that let me do that? Why? Oh, I gotta turn it into that. How do I do that? Oh, I can't. Oh, duh. So it's just gotta go in a block form. Rip. Okay. That doesn't have power. Of course I can't get around that. That'll do that. Okay, we're figuring it out anyways. I'll have to put... Man, I'm gonna have to auto-craft that stuff. Wow, so that's 3 iron clumps. Okay. Let's go back to this. Okay, so we crush... So we got ore clumps. What do? We crush each clump to get 2 dirty ore dust. We can't smelt dirty dust. It'll ruin the furnace, so we'll have to enrich them to get your regular dust. So now we need a crusher. Okay. Which I have a crusher here. We can just take that out of the lineup. And we'll put power to that. Input. Yeah, we can do input, right? Input. That's got to be set to output. It is out. It's supposed to be outputting. Oh, why is it being like this? Do I have to do auto eject? There we go. And this should go to dirty dusts, I believe. Yes. And then we have to enrich that. Just has to be enriched. Okay. An enrichment chamber. Okay. Okay, we can handle that. It's a lot of work to, okay, I need an osmium to make the casing. Wait, hold on. Do I have a casing? I do. There's no point in using another one. Okay, and I'm out of redstone. Again. Eek. Okay, what don't I need right now? So I need one of them. I don't need that. I will need that. I won't need that. Don't really need that. That. I guess we can put it all up for just a minute. We don't have a lot of dust, but we can try to get a couple redstone. I only need 2 redstone. Please give me 2 redstone. Please? Bad RNG right there. Oh my goodness. Not one single piece of redstone. That's sad. Okay. Well, yes, back to this method. We'll get back to this way of doing it. We'll do 3. No balanced grid. Well, 3 spares. Thank goodness for vein mine and being able to compress the stuff and do it with compressed hammers. Once I get going here, with ore processing, I can start ramping up the sieving process. Okay. It's enough dust to hopefully get us some redstone. At least a little bit anyways. I'm probably going to need 2 more machines and then I should be done with this line up. And then I can start figuring out. I need an auto crafter of some sort to craft down or make the block or the ores. That'll be the next thing we have to figure out. That's where AE2 in this setup could come in handy. It could crush, or you could input it to make the ore chunks or whatever, and have it deliver everything else. Okay, I can go in there. So I want that. So let's bring all this stuff back into my inventory. That can go in there. Heck yeah, that can go in there. Alright. That's still doing nothingness. That should still do that. Okay. So I believe that's turning one or 2 into 3. And it's essentially tripling ores, I believe. So that's perfect. Okay, well, let's get that free experience there. Jetpack would be nice to get into also. I don't really have the power for it. I have to look into upgrades eventually. Right now, I just don't think an upgrade. Universal cable's definitely gonna be the move eventually. I'm just like all over the place here this evening. Sorry about that. Right, I need an enrichment chamber. Yes. Okay, and then I believe the last thing in the line will be an energy smelter. And I should be able to get a chest. And I should be able to output the chest. Okay, there's that. I feel like it's dark around here. So that's gotta go to output. We gotta do auto eject on. That's gonna do that. That'll be outputting auto eject on. And then I want to get one of them things is making a weird sound. We'll do a sophisticated chest because we can upgrade that further down. Should be able to do output auto eject. Alright, so we got our ores figured out for the time being. We'll pick up them tanks, put them in storage. Now, I shouldn't need them. We don't need that. We don't need that or that, that or that. That we're done with that. I guess it's kind of up to how's the power doing with it. I mean, power, it's hitting on that. It's definitely draining that. Yeah. So we're at a loss of power. So that isn't outputting any power other than to just that one machine. And I do not like that. I think we need... This thing needs to help out. Oh, it can't. Can it? Oh boy. Ah, did I just lose that fight? No. Okay, there we go. That's gonna actually use some of that power. And now these might be able to ramp up. It's gonna help anyways. It's gonna help. Does that not really use flint? Must not. Okay. Well, anyways, we've got that line pretty much ironed out now. I'm trying to think what our next move is. What do I have that I can just collect that, whatever. Productive trees. Can these, do they do ores or something? Like, I don't think so. Looks like it's just like food. Cashew. That looks like a long quest line to get into. So definitely not today. I don't know what I really want to do the GR route. That's my favorite. We can do another chest on top of that. And like that. Input from that. Alright, so we should be able to input from that. This thing is getting filled bad. Like, wow. It's time we do something here. So if we can get all this to process and we can do it fast, we'll actually have a fair amount of resources. Wow. That ran a lot more stuff faster than I thought it would, to be honest. My barrels are not going to be set up enough to keep up. Could throw some stack upgrades in. We're going to definitely have to eventually. Okay, what are we down to? This. I don't know what that stuff's used for, and I don't know what that green stuff's used for. Anything? Like anything at all? Ooh, it can be turned into copper through a crushing wheel. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. About this stuff. That can be turned into gold. Can this be crushed down? Don't think kiwi can really be used for anything like that. What about this stuff? Chrismite. Oh, wrong thing. And that can be turned into zinc. Okay, well, there's some options there. I can just go like this. Okay. Like it. Alright. Well, let's turn all this into some blocks here. So that way this can process over time, and I can work on other things. Should be inputting from that chest. Why is it not inputting? Why? Huh. Why won't it input? Input. Alright, not inputting. I think I had this problem before. Well, I'm gonna need an item pipe. I don't know why it's like that. It should just be able to pull from that chest. I mean, it can output to a chest just fine, obviously. It just doesn't want to let me pull from a chest. I don't know if it's just specifically because it's a sophisticated one. Right, now it's pulling instantly. So, I don't know. It's weird. I don't really understand that myself. Okay, we have to do that. That doesn't go in there. That doesn't go in there. That goes. Just go random stuff that I'm using. Could use. I do see some of that. Right. Need to just work on getting some of this stuff processed now. Okay. Just go down the line. Ooh, we still have some. Copper's good. We can do one more of that. Almost one more of that. Oh, shoot. There we go. Sorry, folks. It's a little boring here. We just gotta iron some stuff out, get some stuff processing. Oops. Well, that should turn into an even amount. That'll be fine. Okay. Ooh, we still have more iron to go. That's quite a few resources. That should be able to work its way through that system now. Obviously, we're going to want to upgrade our machine because it's still chomping through the iron clumps. So this one's pretty slow. The crusher's slow. The enrichment chamber's slow. The purification chamber is fast enough. That's where we're getting into multiples. Okay. So let's go back to mechanism. Tier installers. Alright. And that's what we have to do. Basic tier. We'll start with that. It's going to give me a reward of a couple advanced ones. So what do I need to make that? Plank, 4 redstone, 2 of that. Do we have 2 of them? Should have 4 redstone. 2 iron. And a plank. I should have a plank. The plank would be in here. Do not have a plank. Wow. Okay. Can I make that now? I can't. It should give me that task, so I'll get 3 of them. Alright. I'm gonna go like that. That's still gonna. Okay, now that's gonna do multiples. Not all that much faster. But at least I can do several types at a time. So that'll actually work out. I don't think it's going much faster. Well, that would be a speed upgrade. I need speed upgrades to achieve what I think I'm looking for here. Yeah, I don't want that yet. I don't want to use that one yet. Okay, yeah, it would be a speed upgrade. Why is that locked? Energy, speed, machine upgrades. Most machines at least use upgrades. Upgrades on the top right. For the bottom shows the supported upgrades. Why do I need structural glass? Whatever, I guess. I always forget about this crafting bench here. Alright, there's structural glass. What's that gonna give me? How do I make a speed upgrade? Oh, of course, that's why I did that. Okay, 2 and an osmium dust. Oh, of course we don't have them. That's copper, right? Copper and redstone? Yes. 1 to 1 will do 4. Okay. I'm gonna need... We'll try to do at least 2 upgrades. So I'm gonna need 2 osmium dust. We're chipping through stuff pretty quickly. We're almost done with the iron. That's the first round that we put in. And so like from 1 round iron we got 2 stacks. 2 or... It's gonna be 2 or 3 stacks. Might be 3. Which is insane amount of resources. It's just gotta get faster. And obviously the power side of things is what's gonna lack. Uranium block, that's good. Uranium ingot should give me another quest. Probably in the extreme reactors. And we're gonna have to look into that like sooner rather than later. How do I even get uranium? I've been better off looking at the other thing. Raw uranium comes from... I should be able to not do it from seeding? Interesting. Oh, I can get uranium ore chunks. It's from deep slate. What do I get in a diamond mesh? What's the percent chance? 10% chance in a diamond mesh. So deep slate's something to look into. So I'm gonna need a lot of uranium. Because we're definitely gonna want a extreme reactor. We're gonna need one. Speed upgrade. There we go. I'll make 2 of those. Let's hope it gives me... So I just got that reward. That's not where I wanted to go though. Man, I was really hoping it was gonna give me an upgrade as a reward. So that'll be installed. Alright, that should go a little bit faster. Right. Yeah. 1.4x more. It's gonna use more power. It's gonna be faster and more, I don't know. I mean, that's going fast enough. Everything else will be like at that point. So, awesome socks. Don't need that. Let's look into deep slate. I want to do some deep slate stuff here. So, can I do it like a cobblestone gen? I want cobble deep slate. I think. I don't think it matters for the... Oh man. Two excellent. Cobble deep slate. Alright, there we go. Eekers. Can I use a block generator? I can. It's gonna take lava and packed ice. Ice, ice, baby. How do I get ice? Snowball and water. How do I get snowballs? Ice ball, slime. Okay. Block coloring. So can I get a rice ball? How do I get rice dough? From rice. Rice seeds. What does rice seeds do? Man, I need rice seeds. How do I get rice seeds? Market. For 1 emerald I can get a rice seed. Alright, that's worth it. Planks, blocks, red wool. Do I have enough string? Yes, I do. I need a red dye, which I should be able to make with that. Yes. Okay. I need planks and logs. Hopefully we can make this market. Perfect. I can't. Oh, we're just gonna toss that bad boy on the ground. Like, who cares? Alright. Where do I want this thing? I'll put it. I guess it's gonna look kind of dumb. We want rice. That's gonna cost 1 emerald. That's fine. I'll get 3 of them. Because I don't have slime yet. Rice. Seeds. Other. Wait, no. So, can I do cows and stuff? Oh, wait. I can. So, I can get eggs. Oh. Oh, wait. Yeah, well, let's do that. Okay. We're gonna get all this rice. I might be able to... There might be some alternate methods here. Eventually. So wait, because we want to do cobble deep slate. And start sieving that stuff to get... Alright, now what do I do with rice? I want to make it into rice dough, and then with water I can make it into rice balls. So for 3 of them, it takes 2 dough. I don't care about that. Give me a bucket of water, probably 3. Right. So it's a lot of work to go that route. We can make one more. Okay. Okay. And then to make snowballs, I need white dye, which is just bone meal, which I have plenty of that. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Alright, snowballs, and then it's a pail of water. Get ice. Alright. Heck yes. Okay. We're on to something. Where'd them snowballs go? What? Oh wait, no. That was just like a brain fart of the century there. I'm like, where'd them snowballs go? Yeah, it's because they're in my inventory. Or they're not in my inventory. That's still raw. I thought that... I didn't realize I'd turned them into ice already. I was like, major brain fart. It's been a long day. We're gonna go for a little bit longer here. Right now, it's gonna be that hour and a half, 2 hour mark. I think about an hour and a half. Cause this really wouldn't be a typical stream day. It's not actually, with what I'm planning, it's not gonna be a typical stream day. I don't know how much more rice I'm gonna need. Okay. I can't remember what else I needed to make slime balls with. Alright. 6. So we're gonna be able to make an more of them. Right. Okay. And, I mean, we're getting a lot of stuff here. That doesn't go there. That goes there. I should probably go check on mob farm again soon. It's starting to, it's getting into this. We're having a power issue. Oh boy. I've drained my power capabilities with this system. That bad boy is like struggling hard. It's doing alright. So yeah, we definitely have to find that uranium. Hey Marts, hey, how's it going? What am I working on? Oh yeah. Alright. Wait. Okay, we gotta go like that first. There we go. I don't know that I need a whole lot of ice, but something better than nothing. Make one more cobble gem. Generator structure. That goes deep slate. Okay. I should be able to turn into packed ice. Perfect. Let's see, cool. Please add me on Discord. Sorry, Marts don't have Discord. Alright. There's that. So now we need to do cobble, stone, gem. It's gonna be 1 glass, 6 cobble, and a bucket of lava, and a bucket of water. I might as well use one of them buckets. Do that. Grab one of them. Okay. Please use the buckets. It did not use the buckets. I want to use the buckets so bad. Drawer. It can go right on top. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go like this. And we're gonna YOLO that. Right. Gonna grab the packed ice. That's gonna make deep slate. Awesome. Oh, so that's gonna be on top? I don't know how I feel about that. We do need to expand this out. And honestly, the other side would be really helpful to have expanded out too. So I can just walk over here and not fall. I don't have a public Instagram. Sorry. Okay, So there's deep slate getting full. Might as well fill that in. There is no reason for a hole to be there anymore. That could have been bad. Oh my god. Okay. Like that. Might as well grab that and that. Take the iron. I have to get a trash can. I got a lot of experience though, fluid experience. I like to see that. Some witches must have been running through that. Alright. Actually, I should have kept that iron. I want to repair this. We are going to be doing a lot of sieving. And these all have to go up to diamond level. Because yellow. Probably don't have enough gold for that. I have enough gold for one of them to do that. What can I get there? We can get a 22. I'll smelt that in here. Because gold is quite a ways away. Okay. That's still doing alright. It's producing plenty of oxygen. Power is not picked back up at all. That is concerning. That's okay. And I need half a dozen diamonds for this next step. So we can do 2 of them. Okay. Right, just like that. Okay. That's 2 meshes. The diamond form. I wonder if I can get netherrack anyway. Or actually I need to look into on how to get netherite. The scraps. I'm assuming sieving. Maybe not. Ancient debris. Ancient debris comes from sieving. That is going to be from blackstone. And we want to sieve blackstone with a diamond sieve. What is my percent chance? 6% chance. How do I get crushed blackstone, you ask? By doing that, there should be hopefully a way to generate that. There is not a way of getting blackstone easy. We can do that. It's gonna need soul sand and blue ice. What's blue ice? That's a bunch of packed ice. That's so expensive. That is really expensive. It's fine. Okay. Okay, we'll do that. Got 3 more. Okay. So there's that. Then I should still have some blackstone in here, right? That's basalt. Basalt. Do I have blackstone in here? I do. Okay. Okay. So we actually got a fair amount of blackstone that we can run through and try to get some netherite. And a small percent chance of aluminium. Which I don't know what aluminium's gonna do for me. I know at some point it could be pretty good, I think. 2 of them, and this just has to be crushed down. Perfect. Ooh, how did it miss that? Okay, that's finished. We might as well make 1 more of them. How much gold did I have in the chest? I can't remember. None. I pulled it all out. That's fine. Well, let's put them meshes in there for now. We can do a solid 6 sieves. I get Blackstone in return. Okay, perfect. We got another an ancient debris or whatever it's called. That's awesome. I'm just gonna have to repeat this over and over and over 10 trillion times. Okay. Food and farming. We got all the modium. Why that gave me a heck of a thing like that, I don't know. Netherite ingot. So once I get a netherite ingot, I'm gonna get 4 of them. The best meshes. What is it locked by? That. So that goes into that. That goes into that. That. Okay. Blackstone. So one thing about it is at least you get some back on every one. I mean, other than spamming the dirt block with right click, there is no way of getting Blackstone right now. Or at least no easy way. So I kind of like that. Okay, we need one more. Well, actually we might not need one more. I wonder if there's a way I can purify it. Make it into a mini. That's at least 2 netherite ingots. So I'm happy with that. Is there something we can do with these? So I can use a hammer on it. Is there any way to get multiple? So I can put it in a crusher, get 3 dirty netherite scraps. Haha! So I can put it in the crusher and get 3 of them back. Alright. I feel like that's cheating. I'm gonna do that. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's gonna be nice. I am well of a fan of that. Okay, let's get that in there. Okay, let's get faster. So that's like, I don't even know how many right now. That's insane. That's like actually insane. How much that can turn into. Let's compress that. Magma cream, gunpowder. Apple on a cure can go there. Volume in there, that can go there. Alright, we should start working on this quest line. Gem dust. We already have some. We do not. No, we do not. How do I get the gem dust? As well, we'll get an apotheosis. Crush it under a falling arrow. Let's give us a gem dust. Will be needed for many recipes, including the salvage. Okay, so crushing one of them gems with a falling anvil. Alright. What seems to be in the most? Okay, let's grab a bunch of iron here. Takes what, 3 blocks? I believe it's like that. Awesome. Okay. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? Really? Interesting. Why is that not? Does that not work? Is it not under it enough? That didn't work? What? Crush it under a falling anvil. Looks like it could be any. No, maybe not. Thought it could be any gem. Cannot be just any gem. What? So it's gonna pop like that. Okay. Rock at the gem. I don't even know how to get it off the gem. Boy, is not it. So sapling. Very rarely at night a hostile mob only will spawn and with a fungus. Fungus and monster bosses for the process. Kill them with drop and fix it that we are introduced to. So what? That is hurting my head so bad. So I can't even do this. I'm assuming I can't even do this. It's not them gems. Figured that part out. Now I'm seeing these gems. Okay. Oh, rip. I guess. Rip. I don't know what else to do about that. I doubt there's any of these gems in here. Forbidden Arcanus. Yeah, them are definitely not. I don't even know how to get one of them gems. So, rip to that progression for now. So that's the gem we need. We need a cellaring table. We need a gem dust. I think I know what them gems are. I've seen that before. The process all right out yet? I'm pulling it out. For some reason it's not pulling it out. Oh wait, it can't. It can't further along that. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I think this is a good ending point. I'm kinda at a point like I don't know. Well, I guess I don't have to end just yet, so we can go a little bit longer. We'll run a couple sieves of this new material. See if we can get some uranite. Or uranium. We'll do that, and we'll put that back in there. Perfect. Yeah, we'll hammer this down. We'll run this through our sieves. See if we can get some uranium. And then next time we can maybe work on a small extreme reactor. Or start progressing that way, because right now, I mean, like, there's so much stuff I could do. And I don't want to, like, rush certain things, but I think if I can get more power, we can... Certain things can just happen. Yeah, if we do extreme reactors and get just an insane amount of power working for us. Because the 4 turbines I have, or the wind turbines that I have now, and like the 2 lava gens, they're not going to keep up with what I'm asking of it, unfortunately, which is fine. It's just need something that can be more reliable for power, and extreme reactors is pretty reliable, unless I can make like there's like a crazy insane coal generator or something. 'Cause, I mean, we're getting a fair amount of coal. Even I can burn diamonds. prefer to save the diamonds I'm getting for AE2. I think that's pretty expensive on AE2. Maybe next time. I guess I can buy them eggs now. So it might not be a bad idea. I did not want all them pebbles. Gross. So yeah, we're getting a decent little amount of uranium. It's not perfect. It's not terrible. I can throw that in the smelter, the ore processor. It'll take a billion years. Might be a good idea to get a little farm area set up. And cows are useful, chickens. Gonna buy some spawn eggs, get some farming going. We'll run through this stuff tonight here. We'll process it up. Should turn it all into 3, but that's gonna take forever. I think I might be better off just processing what I can myself and getting that uranium going. Like, I just want probably a 5x5 reactor for now. That should power everything that I need for the time being until I can get like this auto sieving. I mean, there's just so much that needs to be done. So much progression I can do. What are those little things? They're just floating towards me. Are they gonna come attack me? That'd be wild if I just got attacked by something. This is a boring part. I do understand that. I need to look into some non-copyrighted music for points like this. Just have that in the background. I'm actually getting a fair amount of uranium. It's doing quite a bit better than I thought. Yeah, we should be able to progress through. Need to figure out how to get that mob to spawn. So I can get the gem and start cranking on the netherite stuff. Well, we have netherite. And I have quite a bit I'll have quite a bit of netherite, I believe. Alright, we'll put this stuff away. We should be just left with amethyst. And uranium. Which that doesn't matter. Okay. 14. Yeah, that 100% needs to kind of go through the machine. It's got to. Same with that. I'll have to look into everything that we're going to need for that. Wait, no, I'd like that to be next time. Both items. And we've got a ton of netherite stuff here. I mean, let's see. It's already 4 netherite, and there's another 4 minimum there. I think it's all crushed out, so we should be good there. Let's look into this reactor stuff. Wait, before we're done. Before we wrap it up tonight, we'll look into the reactors. So we need graphite. Reactor building components. Graphite, iron, sand. Graphite just... I should be able to smelt coal, yeah. We'll do that. We need case. We need them. Dry wire glass. Can be any glass. Okay. Yeah, we just want a little 5x5 rooms. So we can actually start getting some coal smelting. I actually don't get as much coal as I thought I did. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Yeah, I don't have the coal that I thought I did. Or do I? Yeah, I only got 200 in there. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, next time we come back, we'll be getting into the extreme reactors. Hopefully getting enough power to support my machines. Because, oh wow, I mean, I overran my system. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it, and I'll catch you all in the next